Knowledge is power, and the key to learn knowledge is the language. Hello everyone, this is Shahir Sharifi. It's been a long time that I haven't been posting the videos, but the problem was about we were preparing for the classes, and also not only the classes but we were preparing for the studio actually. The lights, the background screens, the cameras, the microphones, and the reflectors and all these stuffs. Actually, we have prepared some of them before, but the problem was we were short of some equipments. So it took time, and I with my team, we just sat together and we prepared all these stuffs, and we prepared our stadium. There are a lot of videos in YouTube and in some other places that they're providing the language classes or whatever, but those classes are a little bit boring for the students because they're not trying their best to provide the classes in an interesting way. So that's why we just spend a lot of time, and we spend some money. Actually, it's a kind of investment. It's a free investment actually, and you can say non-refundable investment. Actually, what we are expecting is the result we get. We are providing the classes, and we're trying our best just for you to learn well this language and what we're trying to teach. Okay, so in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm explaining our procedure, that how we're going to provide the classes. As we have experienced in our just 4 or 5 years of contacting with different people, with different countries, with different native speakers. So what we found is learning language is not about the words nor the sentences, nor some other expressions. It's about to feel that language and to know the language completely. And we know that a language is not separated from the culture. So what we do is we're going to make a package of a complete package of Chinese language, Chinese culture, and the Chinese people's the culture, their living style, and everything. So what we do is we are going to separate our videos. We're going to divide them into many playlists. So what we do is the first one, as you see in here, we are going to divide them into different playlists. The first one is, as you know, we're going to start the Chinese language from the very beginning. For the people that they have no idea about Chinese language at all, or as you know, the Chinese languages consist of 2 parts: the characters, the paintings, the drawings, and also the pinyin, which is the pronunciation part. So what we are providing the classes are for the people that they have no idea about Chinese language at all. So what we do is we are starting from the very beginning. Different playlists. The first one is to provide the classes. We're going to explain everything step by step, from the very beginning, and we're going to step by step gradually go forward. The next one, we also go to explain Chinese culture. Chinese culture, as you know, when the first time I came to China, I thought that China was, it's kind of another world, I felt that China is not the same world with us. It's kind of another planet. So Chinese culture is really different from the another Asian countries. For example, I'm from Afghanistan and from Pakistan, India, or some other Asian countries. It's really different. And also, it's really and totally different from the Western countries. As you know, America, Europe, England, and if we consider these countries with China, so China is a strange planet for them. So that's why we're going to involve this part as well. The third part is we're going to Chinese streets, meet Chinese people, interview them, and we're going to ask them about the Chinese culture, about their living style, and all this stuff. So we're just going to continue with that. And the third part, the fourth part actually, we're going to talk about, we're going to have an interview with foreigners. I'm also foreigner, and I'm Chinese for me is a it's not as a second language, but as a third language actually, because I've studied my own language. My native language is Persian and also Pashto, and also I have studied English as a second language, and also Chinese for me was as a third language. So I'm a foreigner in this. I'm studying Chinese as a foreigner. So we're going to interview with different foreigners from different parts of the world. As we know, we have a lot of foreigners around China that they are studying Chinese language, and the way that they are studying and the difficulties and the obstacles that they are facing, it's really different. For example, for me, I have pronunciation problems as well. I had pronunciation problems as well. Remembering the characters and everything was really tough for me. But for Vietnamese people, it's different. The pronunciation is not too difficult for them because they have the tones in their own language. But I didn't have. Or the people that they're in English native speakers, they don't have tones, they're in their language. And also for Japanese people, the remembering characters are a little bit easy. Why? Because they have it in their own language. So what we do is we are going to talk with different people, with different Chinese learners from many parts of the world. And also about another playlist that we can add is about the facilities that is only in China. You know, the WeChat. WeChat is something really different. You know, in China, what you need is, the only thing that you need is your phone. I have my phone. So I don't need to carry something else with myself when I go outside. I just need to take my phone and just go outside. All the payments can be done by just WeChat. Just gonna scan the QR code and just gonna pay by WeChat. From different parts of the world, of China. For example, you're going to pay online. You're going to just online payment, shopping online, or for example, there's a shop in the southeast part of China, and you're the northeast part of China. What you do is you just transfer the money by WeChat, and your item will be just delivered to you. You go to buses. In bus, you can use WeChat. In washing machine, you know, clothes washing machine, you can scan and you can pay by WeChat. And all these stuff. So actually, we are going to we will record and we will make another video for WeChat and all the facilities in China as well. So we are going to put all them in this playlist. So this was an outline of our project and our just procedure that I have gave you a brief information about this. And from the next video, we're going to start it just in a sequence and very strictly. We're not going to miss any chances, and whatever you want us to give you this information or about some scholarships, or please let us know and give us comments and just thumbs up and whatever you want. So please, suggestions, questions, and everything. Please support us, and we're trying our best to do the best. See you next time. Goodbye.